All right, I'm going to do a quick demonstration of our hospital square footage data. This is exactly what one of the downloads looks like. This is an Excel workbook. I'll just run through the fields one by one. So we have hospital provider number, hospital name, city and state, Medicare cost report number, the fiscal period. All this comes from worksheet B1, column 1. And each cost center that you see here in this column, each cost center corresponds to a different row number. The data, for the most part, is all hospital square footage figures for the overall square footage of the hospital as well as individual cost centers. Allocation metric write-in, this is actually the field that is filled out by the hospital and it establishes what their basis is for allocating facility capital costs. In over 98% of instances, hospitals are using square footage to allocate facility capital costs down to individual cost centers. We've also added a quick filter here. A little over 1% of hospitals use some other cost allocation metric. So if you want to filter those out, you just put on a quick filter on this quick filter field and you can screen out all those that are using some other basis for allocation. So if you want to look at this first hospital here, or we can even flip down, I'll randomly flip down the middle of the workbook here. So you can see here we have a hospital in Maryland has 1,000,000 square feet of space in their facility, and you can see how they allocate that space down to psych administrative areas are the first few here. And then we get into the inpatient unit, ICU, nursery, operating rooms, labor and delivery, anesthesia, radiology. There are now CT and MRI cost centers, so you can see how much space they have allocated to those. Cardiac cath, lab, all your therapies, various rehab, diagnostics, and then emergency department, psych unit, clinic space, provider-based clinic space. So this is very interesting and useful information to have if you want to do some benchmarking or look at other hospitals that are providing similar services, especially if you're going to develop a hospital. This is really good data for that planning.